Okay, so I just got dropped off by Noelle. She's a trail angel. In Dunsmuir, she picked me up at Mount Shasta and she was dropping off another hiker. So that's where I left off last year, mile 1502, I think it is. And then this is where I'm going. So this is Soda Creek trailhead, and I'll be going into a state park here pretty quick. Unfortunately, my bus, Greyhound canceled my bus this morning. They canceled it about 10 o'clock last night, so I had to kind of make other arrangements. Unfortunately, the people I was staying with, they were so generous, they drove me down to Mount Shasta where I met Noelle. So anyway, beautiful day. I'm looking forward to getting going here. And Crags State Park's got some really nice views. Hopefully I'll get a chance to show you some. So it's just before noon. I'm inside the state park, Castle Crags, and getting a few more opening views. It's been really nice hiking this morning. And I know there's some pretty good views coming up. This is the trail that I'm on right now. And then this is one of the reasons it's called Castle Crags. And I know from the other side there's a pretty good view. I've seen video before, but that's pretty impressive chunk of rock there. But that's what I'm hiking in right now. Okay, it's the end of the day on the 28th, Sunday, and started at the Soda Creek trailhead as I showed you earlier. So did 14 miles. It was really tough. First of all, my pack was heavier because I've got more food. Etna is going to be a 6-day hike. So I've got that much food. It was 75% uphill. I'm at 5,600 feet elevation right now, and it's chilly up here. It's going to be a chilly night, I think. Beautiful blue sky. Like, it's not a stormy day, but it's a bit breezy, not too bad, but definitely chilly. And as you can see, I've got the toque on and the down coat. But yeah, it was tough. There was no there were no blowdowns. Any that you could see that there was a couple, but they'd been taken care of. They'd been chainsawed and moved off the trail, so they weren't bad. But it was steady uphill, and my legs are feeling it, of course, because of all of that uphill and the weight of the pack. I saw 11 day hikers. They were all coming towards me, and one PCT hiker, and she was coming towards me, and nobody was going the same direction I was. Nobody that passed me anyway. And it's about 7:20, so there might be a few more coming. I don't know. We'll see. Or it could be here by myself for the evening. I guess I'll find out in the morning. But my supper is heating up, and I'm going to, right after I eat that, I'm going to sack out and rest my legs. So it's Monday the 29th, 6:45. I've been hiking for about 10 minutes. Came upon this view, still in Castle Crags. It's chilly this morning. I've got my puffy coat on and a toque, and I didn't really want to get out of my quilt this morning, but I did, of course. So yeah, it's quite the view this morning. Well, you probably saw the deer. Of course, as soon as I started to move, it ran off. It's one of the most common animals I see out here. Saw a gray squirrel yesterday, and I saw a lot of geckos or salamanders, whatever the little lizards are. Lots of them. Weren't many birds during the day, but I hear them now in the morning. Of course, usually do. So, other than that deer, I haven't seen much in the way of wildlife so far. Okay, so I'm going to pan my view here right now. Way off in the distance is Mount Lassen. You might be able to see it. There's Castle Crags. You can tell I'm on the other side from where I started. And then over here, and we're going to see more of it, I'm sure, in the future, is Mount Shasta. Okay, so there's a better view of Mount Shasta. And the town of Mount Shasta is closer, in between basically where the mountain is and where I am now. That very popular climbing mountain. And apparently right now, the trail angel that dropped me off was telling me that the gear shop in Mount Shasta was just renting and selling gear like crazy the last few days. It's all the people wanting to climb up there. So yeah, that's a busy place apparently. I know it's not that safe either. You know, you can get hurt or die. Every year it happens, it seems. So not my cup of tea, but there's a lot of people that I guess it is. All right, it's 5 o'clock. I'm at my camp for the night. So 10 hours of hiking today. I'm at mile 1533 and a total of just over 30 miles for the last 2 days. And today was, there was some hills, but much better than yesterday as far as hills go. A few blowdowns right at the end here, but they were manageable. Some of them looked a little recent too. I met two southbound hikers, a guy named Mark and a lady that we just said hi, never chatted. And there were 3-day hikers, and there was a couple who hiked the PCT in 2019, and they're doing an overnight trip just a few miles from here with their 2 little kids who weren't around in 2019 when they did the PCT. So they were saying this is one of their favorite sections, which is why they're here with their little kids. And yeah, it is pretty nice. My feet and my ankles are feeling it a little bit today, but the trail legs are getting there. It's coming along. More than anything, I was just tired at the end of the day today because I think I didn't get much sleep last night. The wind kept howling, but not affecting me where I was. I was pretty sheltered, but I could hear it blowing around. But we'll see what it's like here tonight. So I'm a little bit off trail, and I'll show you what's behind me here. I'm at a place called Porcupine Lake, and it's really pretty. I'm the only one here, and who knows, I might be the only one here for the whole night. But it's kind of early, 5 o'clock. Nobody's come up from behind me yet on the PCT. So, and I'm not a fast hiker, so I'm sure I'll get past here in at some point, but not sure when. So, yeah, anyway, this is a nice spot. I'm glad I got off trail to find it, and I'm going to go down there a little bit later and clean up my feet and then legs a little bit too. But I don't think I'm going to go swimming. I could, but not going to.